It is time now for the Roadie Roundup. We are chatting about some of the headlines making the rounds this week. Let's meet our panel this morning, local filmmaker Tom DiNucci, who's been a very busy guy. Becca Berger from Hot 106 and comedian Andrew Williams. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to have you here. We're going to start off with you, Tom, because you have you've been working with some big names. You've worked with some big names in the past. You're actually working on a movie right now with Ed Asner. So, is there a celebrity who you're like dreaming of, like, I want to get this person to be part of, some project you're in?
I would love to work with Harrison Ford. I mean, to have Han Solo on my set, that would be something else.
Just don't let him fly a plane.
No.
Yeah, he's okay.
The Captain of the Millennium Falcon would be awesome to work with.
I agree. Becca?
Does it make me a real basic B to say I would love to meet or work with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, it does, but it's fine.
I mean, when it goes to, like, who you would ever want to meet or whatever, that's somebody on my bucket list. Is he here right now?
That's a good one.
Are you going to bring him out? No, but I would love that. I would love that.
I mean, the guy's a talented guy. He can do movies.
Triple threat.
He can act.
He can dance.
He dances, right? He can sing.
And he's really funny.
That is
and
a
he's
good
funny,
one.
too, yeah.
For me, Melissa McCarthy, because I just want to do like a physical comedy with her.
Sure.
I think that would be fun. Or Whoopi Goldberg.
Both talented.
Because I just feel like in between takes, that could be a really fun, relaxing time.
Right.
Yeah, that's fun. And she has an EGOT, right? Whoopi has Emmy, Grammy,
and
Oscar,
she's
Tony.
literally in every one of my favorite movies.
She's also a great cook, and I know you like cooking.
I love cooking.
Whoopi cooks for the whole set. That's like her
and
thing.
we'll cook together.
Is that inside information?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I have a
Maybe
friend who
you
works
can-
with
Does
her.
Ed Asner cook for everybody too?
No, but he'll certainly eat for everyone.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you can teach Whoopi some of your crock pot tricks.
I think she would love that.
She would love
Yeah,
that.
that's awesome.
She could show me ways to use a crock pot that I never knew of, I'm sure.
Never knew imaginable. All right, next up, when it comes to social media, a new study says it may be better to let someone else pick your profile on whatever social media platform you're using. So when you put up your social media pic, is there a lot of thought involved, and would you let somebody else check the picture out?
I usually can tell when it's a good one, and I go with that. You know, I try to use professional pictures most of the time, of course. But yeah, I don't know if you should let someone pick your picture for you.
Well,
I
I guess they were saying too, because they kind of have a different view. You may be a little too hard on yourself.
Right, and don't let your aunt take it for you, please. The minute she holds up that phone and is like, okay.
It's not working.
And like, no, I'm Barbara, I'm up here. Hi. Don't do that, okay? No. Yeah, someone who knows how to operate a smartphone, please.
Would be a big plus.
Yes.
He picked my profile picture, so I don't know what he's talking about. But no, you're always going to want to pick a picture that's flattering, that looks good, but not that doesn't look so much like you, because then if you meet somebody in person and it doesn't look like your profile,
that's true.
That's weird.
Yes.
So if you were to get a picture of yourself, are you tough on yourself before you post it? And would you let maybe Barbie Joe post your look check?
Well, no, we're both very critical.
Yes.
But that's why filters are there, to make everything look a little bit better.
Filters are a wonderful thing.
It is, yes, they
Tom?
are.
Well, I think the move is to go to a different social media platform and post a survey about which one you should select.
That's perfect.
So that way you get all the different platforms working together, and then you'll have your right choice.
Are you tough on yourself when you look at the picture?
Yeah, I think we all are. I kind of throw a quick filter on there, make myself look a little bit less like an Italian Neanderthal. And,
Which beanie do I wear? Do I wear this green beanie?
Well, I have a whole closet. I have a whole closet full of them.
I've told Tommy how to remove the pilling from his beanie,
Yes,
by
he
the
did.
way.
Yeah, it was a good life hack.
A simple orange Bic razor, and just give it a shave.
Fun Fact Friday.
So I'll have one on my
He's working
face.
with Ed Asner. He
and one
doesn't
on
have
my
a
back.
Get it
Billy
together.
hat on.
Come on.
You're multifaceted. You are multifaceted. All right, next up, the New York Post published an article this week about a 40-year-old guy who said he, quote, won't date hot women anymore. Now, there's been some backlash over his comments, over the controversy, because if you see the picture of his fiancée, she's a great-looking girl. So would you post something like this, or are you all about dating the...
I think it's pretty clear that I'm not dating hot women at all.
What?
I don't necessarily have to post that.
This is breaking
news. If she's got a hot brother, send her my way.
Oh, my God. Becca?
I would be so mad if I was his fiance. Like, what does that even mean? And why is he talking about other women?
Right.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
That's really weird. He's a weird dude.
What
Tom,
she said. What she said.
Tom,
yeah,
you welcome all hot women,
That was
right?
just, yeah, I mean, you know.
You're
there's
equal opportunity.
Yeah, there's a survey that we send out at the Danucci Industries. No, I think that was very rude for him to say to that young lady.
I know. But yes, young lady. That's right.
He's
I was going to say,
ladies'
you as a
man.
filmmaker
Yes.
welcome all hot.
Well, you know, it's important to fill the frame with attractive things for the eye.
I agree.
You know?
Excellent. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good weekend, everybody.
You too.
And always great catching up with our panel.